do by all means be seated. Bring yourself forth, sit thee down. You can use our furniture by all means. Hopefully this won't take too much of your time. Now, I, myself, am Sir Maurice Berkeley. This is not my house. This house belongs to William Freebody, gentleman of this land. I'm the younger brother to his overlord, who is Sir Thomas Berkeley, who is Lord Berkeley. It will be for me to settle some local disputes that have been haranguing William Freebody for some time. So by all means, of course, it may be for me to pass judgment, but this isn't an absolute lordship in this world. It still takes good people and true to cast the very verdict. You are our jury. So today you're going to be hearing some actual medieval cases that did indeed happen in this particular area. So they're true cases to the Black Country, ladies and gentlemen, of the time, and we'll be hearing those cases, and we'll be hoping we count on your support to tell us who is guilty and who is not. So make yourself comfortable, and if it please you, my bailiff here, who will be the enforcer of the court, will bring forth our first case. Which fellow? The chap in the bed, yeah. The man in the red.
You fellow, come forwards. Stand here and before the court.
Now, what have you witnessed, Craig?
I have witnessed him wearing a hat made of velvet, occasionally with a feather upon it. Far above the station of a mere nailmaker, I believe.
Nailmaker. What is your name, fellow?
Master Wainwright.
Wainwright, perhaps he should be making more carts.
Master Wainwright, you were a nailmaker, am I right?
That is correct.
Now, if it please you, ladies and gentlemen, there is a certain matter that this touches upon, and this is called sumptuary laws. In the age after the Black Death, when many population have gone away, there aren't quite so many workers. And that means that those workers that there are can charge a good rate for their work. Now, if you want your fields ploughed, Lord, I'll charge you this much. If you don't like it, find somebody else. So these days, the poor man isn't so much. He's quite a wealthy man. In fact, from his wages, he's got spare cash to buy himself quite flash clothes. Now, this became a problem for the wealthy such as myself, because you could be outdressed by some of the most menial workers going. The only way to stop this is to make it law. So there is controls on such things. Certain furs are restricted for only knights and above. Even the length of your shoes. Any farm labourer cannot wear shoes like these, but he can afford to own them. The only way to stop it is by enforcing the law. And in this particular case, it appears that our nailmaker possesses a velvet hat. Now, this really shouldn't be what he would be wearing. He should be wearing a hat made of wool cloth. I myself may wear velvet, but this is a very expensive cloth. So we shouldn't be seeing a working man wearing velvet cloth. And that is the matter in hand in this case.
And indeed, one that is black as well. Should not be wearing black.
He appears to be wearing the hat in question right now.
The evidence speaks for itself.
I know how to wear a hat.
You should be wearing a hat, as your Lord has said, a hat of woolen cloth. And you are quite clearly wearing a hat that is velvet. I can see it before me.
Wool cloth, good English wool cloth. On this.
Wainwright, would you be so kind as to take a turn in front of the jury and demonstrate the hat on your head?
It's a hat.
So this is a hat of wool, such as this fellow should be wearing by law. As you can clearly see, this hat is of fine velvet. These people over here must see this hat. my lord.
If it please you, bailiff, I think we've seen enough. Can we take a verdict on this matter?
So, good people, you've seen the evidence. It is clear that this man is wearing a hat of velvet, as you yourselves have all witnessed. He has no shame in this matter, in spite of the fact that this is entirely against our laws. So, if I might have a show of hands, those who have seen that this man is wearing a velvet hat in contravention of our laws, if you could please raise your hands now. Yeah, thank you very much. Any who believe him not to be breaking the law by wearing this hat, if you could show your hands.
Now that man at the back's put his hand up in both counts.
I'm unsure.
Yeah. He's simple, my lord. So, you have all found this man guilty, which is the right choice, clearly. So it only now remains for my lord to.
If it please you, will levy a fine of 1 shilling for this offence. But please do not be forth in this court again.
So 1 shilling being a number of days' pay for a labouring man.
A man like him would probably earn about 9 pence a day, so it's getting on for just under 2/3 of a day's wage for him.
So he seems to have no difficulty in paying that either. Perhaps next time he might set the fine higher.
Or confiscate the hat. All right, case dismissed.